Hello again and welcome to another instalment of Benidorm Bites from here at my YouTube channel Benidorm and Beyond. This is the 10th in my latest series of vlogs, and for those of you who haven't yet caught the others, and why not, Benidorm Bites aims to show a mixture of footage and clips of your favourite resort on a regular basis. These respond to viewers' requests, show things that I have found interesting or funny of late, or just provide updates, news and information of events that are happening here in the town. If you've only just found my channel, I produce informative, positive and above all original videos on a weekly basis about Benidorm, where I have lived for over 20 years, and also occasionally the neighbouring areas too. So if you enjoy this vlog, please consider becoming a subscriber so you'll never miss any new content as I upload it in the future. So let's get started. My first item responds to a request from a subscriber who is curious to know what's happening with the 4-star Hotel Palm Beach in the Rincon de Loix. As I didn't know myself, as I rarely go past this hotel, as it's slightly out of the way and up such a large hill, I thought I'd go and take a look as I aim to please. As you'll see from my film, it is not open yet, but the builders are working on site with several skips around the complex and workers' cars in the car park. Although currently closed, they are taking bookings from the second week in June, and when the hotel does open, it will no longer be called the Palm Beach, but will reopen instead as the Hotel Benidorm East. This is because the hotel has now been taken over by holiday destination company Pierre et Vacances, who in turn are owned by the British company 6th Street. The group have properties in Andorra, France, Portugal and Mauritius, and own the popular Center Parcs chain, along with 48 hotels in Spain and holiday apartments in Benidorm itself. They have also purchased the 3-star Don Jorge apartments, which are next door on Calle Vienna, and these will now be called Apartments Benidorm Horizon. I will now let you watch the footage that I recorded last week, whilst I tell you about my second item, which brings some local news stories that you may find of interest. Firstly, the Comunidad de Valenciana, or the Valencian community, which Benidorm falls within, announced this week that it's recorded the best employment figures since 1977 and that it is the region with the largest growth figures in employment. This was backed up by the statistic that 39,900 new jobs have been registered in the first quarter of this year, as well as a record amount of 1,341,800 people having received a permanent contract or contrato indefinido, which is generally seen as the most secure and therefore most sought after way of being employed as a worker here in Spain. Secondly comes some good news for holidaymakers to Benidorm and of course the local residents too. The president of this region, Ximo Puig, has announced that from this Sunday, May the 1st, and every Sunday thereafter until July the 31st, local tram travel will be absolutely free of charge. The local train, or tram station, can be found at the top of the Old Town and reached easily by taking the number 1 bus. And the tram can take you as far as the city of Alicante, or maybe to one of the lovely towns and villages instead, such as Villajoyosa, Calpe or El Campello. The idea is primarily to help to offset the impact of the increase in inflation that we are all currently feeling, but also to encourage and increase the use of trains in the region. What is described as an open door policy will be implemented, and as I understand it, this will mean that the ticket validating machines and turnstiles that you normally have to pass through to reach the platform will be disabled. Therefore meaning that everyone can get onto the tram for free, and also that no one will forget the free travel day and accidentally use their already purchased travel card. I think this is a great feel-good piece of news, as let's face it, who doesn't love a freebie? And I certainly intend to make good use of the government's gesture as soon as I get a chance. Fingers crossed. My third item today is only a bit of silly fun, but it still made me chuckle. A few months ago I showed you all a new business which had just opened along one of the main shopping streets in the Old Town, Calle Gambo. The business was a new, rather curiously named shoe shop called Shagger Shoes. Yes, you heard that right, and it was certainly a brand that I had never come across before. Well, I can only imagine that several people must have either laughed or commented on the name and its connotation more to the point, as it has now been painted over and deleted, and maybe just as well. My fourth item this time brings you a quick look at the 4-star Hotel Port Benidorm, where they have been working on a new block for many months, as you can see by searching some of my previous vlogs. Work has been continuing in the Rincon de Loix, as you will now see, and many people request to see how it's now looking before their upcoming holiday, so here goes. My fifth and final item covers the renovation and refurbishment work which is currently being carried out on the Hotel Riudor, which, as I'm sure most of you know, is situated in the Rincon de Loix area of Benidorm, just off the strip. To be honest, I've never been asked by as many people in the past for an update on one particular item as I have for this clearly popular and well located hotel. Following this, I've been down to both the front and back of the hotel, situated on Calle Girona and Avenida del Mediterraneo respectively, and videoed the progress on a weekly basis so as not to disappoint. I have to say I'm amazed how quickly it has all progressed, and after speaking to them directly, they inform me that they expect to finish and reopen on the 2nd of May. The hotel will then reopen as a 4-star hotel instead of a 3-star, and I for one can't wait to see how good it all looks. I will now let you sit back and view the work as it has progressed, and it really is quite satisfying to watch each stage being completed, with the ultimate reveal scheduled for just a couple of days' time or so. This brings us to the end of this 10th instalment of Benidorm Bites, and I really hope that you enjoyed this latest information vlog with me. If you did enjoy the video, then I would ask that you please give it a thumbs up and like it, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so. If you would like notifications of future videos, just hit the bell notification button and you'll be informed of any new videos as soon as I upload them. Also, feel free to drop me a line in the comments section if there is something or somewhere you would particularly like me to include in the future, and as always, I'll see what I can do. For those of you who have only just found my channel Benidorm and Beyond, I enjoy not only videoing the bustling resort of Benidorm, but also the beautiful local area, including the nearby villages and towns, which can mostly all be reached by local transport and at very reasonable prices. In fact, as you now know, on a Sunday, free by train. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you out and about next time. Cheers!